guys, it is Grant's Comics here, and today we're going to review Incredible Hulk 227. It's from 1978, and I got this from Imperial Comics. If you guys haven't seen the unboxing, I will put the link below to that unboxing so you guys can check it out. I also got this comic with a Spawn comic, which I will do a review on at some point, maybe this week. But this is a very, for 1978, this is a pretty clean book. I don't know if when Imperial Comics, the guy who runs the comic store, takes care of his comics, because this is pretty clean. It kind of feels like it's came out from the rack. Like I feel like he went back in time and he took this from the shelves. But it's very clean. It's I feel like it's off-white. I mean, it's white pages. I don't see anything really wrong with it. The corners are pretty cool. There's like maybe one spine tick, and that's about it. But the cover is pretty clean. The back is pretty clean. You see the Hulk fighting Bruce Banner, and the Avengers are trying to, you know, help Banner. So there's Bruce Banner and there's the Hulk. It's because in this issue, Doc Samson is trying to see what's going on in the mind of the Hulk. So he makes this like machine where he puts the Hulk to sleep, and he kind of gets into Hulk's dreams. So I'll show you that part where he's like, so here in the beginning, here's like Doc Samson saying, I'm gonna put you into a sleep, into this machine. It's like an analysis, the monster analysis, that's what it's called. And then you can kind of see like Jim, who's the kind of like Doc Samson's worker. He's like, are you sure this is gonna work? And then Doc Samson's like, yeah, it's gonna work, you know. And so he helps the Hulk, you know, see what the Hulk, why is the Hulk being what he is. And you can see how Bruce Banner transforms back the Hulk there, and then they go into this world, this like land where it's kind of like a fantasy, like in a dream, and Doc Samson's kind of helping him out. And then you can see the Hulk is by his house, like he's like, I remember this house. He's like, I remember his house. And then Doc Samson's like, whose house is this? How do you know this house? You know, that kind of stuff. But and then you can see in this panel, the Hulk sees like a younger version of himself. And then on this panel right here, he's like, he gets hurt, and then you can kind of see the Hulk. It kind of like whatever happens in the past happens to him in real life. So Hulk is getting hurt, and Doc Samson's like, oh my gosh, whatever happened to him in the dream is happening in real life. And then in the next few panels, it's Bruce Banner in high school trying to make like something to do with science related. The Hulk gets mad, like, oh my gosh, I think his name is Professor Woodsman. Yeah, Professor Woodsman. And Hulk's like, I'm gonna smash you, Professor Woodsman. This is not how you treat Banner. And then for some reason they land on like the desert. So there's Hulk and Doc Samson in the desert, and you can see like a young what's the guy's name? Rick Jones, or Rick like not Rick Ross, but General Ross, a young version of him. So this whole thing is just basically Doc Samson, the modern day Doc Samson and the Hulk going into the past of the Hulk's life. So here's where it gets crazy. The Hulk saying that he wants to kill Bruce Banner. That's a cool panel. That's a crazy panel. And then, yeah, there's a lot of ads in here. I'll show you after the ads. And then the OG Avengers comes to save Bruce Banner. There's like there's old school Iron Man. And then there's old school Iron Man right there where my ring finger is, and then there's regular Iron Man where my pointer finger is. So yeah, the Hulk is basically fighting the Avengers, and it's crazy. And then the rest of the panel is just the Hulk and the Avengers fighting. And then after it gets back to normal, and then Hulk realizes it's just a dream, right there. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, there's, like I said, there's so many advertisements. So I'm gonna show you how much advertisements there is in this. So there's 2 right here. There's 2. And there is 4. It's like each page, 6. Like each other panel is just advertisement. And then 8. 10. More advertisements. Like literally every other panel is a advertisement. And then the last one right here. Yeah, so I know you guys don't want to know about advertisement. You guys want me to review the comic and what I think about it. Like I said, Imperial Comics takes care of his books very well. And like I said, it looks like it's off the shelf. It's really cool. Anyways, that's it for now. Incredible Hulk 227 from 1978. Right there. Boom. If you guys subscribe to Grant's Comics and you guys are watching this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, share this video, and Grant's Comics channel to comic book community. If you guys are subscribed to Grant's Comics and you guys are watching this video, also just give this video a thumbs up, share this video, and Grant's Comics channel to comic book community. See you guys on the next video. Alright.